Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. We are back with Football Manager 2019 and Eastern Resurgence with Berliner FC Dynamo. I know it's been a few days. It's been a really busy week. But we're back, and today we are going to crack on with the Bundesliga season. We're taking on a Hanover at home in today's match. The first of two consecutive matches against Hanover, because we're going to be facing them in the German Cup in our following match, which I won't be playing on screen. That will be an off-screen game. Just the one match today. I've got 6 to go through that were played off-screen, but things have been okay. Like, we're in 13th, we're in the bottom half, but we picked up a couple of wins. We're not doing too badly. This is going to be a hard season. Like, we're going to struggle to stay up. I think we're going to be maybe in a relegation fight, who knows, but we're doing okay. Taking it back to the last video, we played our first 2 matches of the season. Got a good draw away from home against Mainz. Finished goalless. I don't think it's a bad result. We maybe could have won it. We had a couple of chances, but I'll settle for a point in that one. And then at home against Schalke, we were just outplayed on the day. They were a much better team than us, and they showed it and won 2-0. And we did lose that one. But yeah, like I said, 6 matches played off screen, and the first one was actually our first victory of the season. It came a bit quicker than I thought it would, to be honest. A good away win against Borussia Mönchengladbach, and the first instance I've actually seen myself on Football Manager of VAR, because I've managed in the Premier League, which doesn't have it yet, with Chelsea, and I've only just got to the Bundesliga. So this is the first time I'm seeing the video assistant referee in Football Manager. And Sergio won a 59th minute penalty. That was after Mönchengladbach took a lead in the first half. Niklas Kuhn got the goal on 27 minutes to put Mönchengladbach in front at half time. Dean van der Ende got a red card just before the hour mark, getting his second booking. He got booked in the first minute of the second half and then got his second yellow about 10 minutes later. So they were down to 10 men. And then, yeah, we won our penalty. There was a bit of an altercation in the box. The referee went over to the camera, to the big screen, and awarded a penalty. And Sergio, who we've shortened his name from Sergio Lopez Amantigui, I think it is, was shortened it to just Sergio, and he converted the penalty on 59 minutes to equalise for us. And not long after that, we made it 2-1 and put ourselves in front. Mats Kolet scoring on 63 minutes to give us the lead, and we came up 2-1 winners. And yeah, we got a win. I didn't think we would. We had less possession, we had less shots, but we've come out with the 2-1 win. Up next, we lost at home. We took on RB Leipzig, one of the front runners for the division. I think they're predicted to finish like second, maybe third. This was a tough one, and again, we showed we weren't quite as good quality as our opponents. Leipzig are a good team. Fita Arp scored the first goal just before half time. One of the best strikers in the league, Fita Arp. He starts to save out as a young striker, but at this stage he's in like his 20s, he's in like his mid-20s, and he's one of the best players in the division, and he put them in front just before half time. It was 2-0 on 77 minutes. Jean-Manuel Mbom scoring to double their lead, and 2 minutes later we did pull a goal back. Mark Brasnitz gets his first goal of the season. I think he's not going to play as big a part this season. I think the strikers that we have now are better than Brasnitz. I'd like to see him try and get double figures again, but I just can't see him playing as much. We've got a lot of strikers and we've got to try and keep them all happy. But he scored the 79th minute goal to make it 2-1, but couldn't quite get that equaliser in the end. But again, we had some good performances out there. We had some not so good. Defending again was okay. And Mark Curie made a number of saves again. Markowski set up the goal and was all around very good. Yeah. I like Leipzig are just a better team than us, and it showed. Up next, we've got another good result away from home. A goalless draw against SC Freiburg. A pretty tight game. We had more possession, but in terms of like shots and chances, we had like 1 chance each. It was a goalless draw, and I think neither side here really had the edge in this one. I think Freiburg not long been promoted to the top flight themselves. And yeah, it was a tight game. Again, defending for us was very good. Kircher got man of the match. And it was a tight game, and it ended 0-0. Then we picked up our second win of the season, a fantastic performance against Eintracht Frankfurt, who are not looking too good at the moment, and they're down at the foot of the table. And we beat them 3-1, and a hat-trick from our new striker, Sergio, scoring all 3 goals here. And yeah, tremendous performance. Not a lot of shots on target, only like 4 shots on target, 3 of them scored. But the possession again was in our favour. We defended extremely well, and Frankfurt just really didn't create very much. We took a lead just before halftime, Sergio getting goal number 1 on 43 minutes, and then it was 2-0, 57 minutes, so just before the hour, we made it 2-0, Sergio's second goal, and then completed his hat-trick on 71 minutes, and that was 3-0 to us, which I really didn't see coming. Eintracht Frankfurt haven't started well, but even against us, I thought they'd at least do something. They did get a consolation goal, though, Evan and Dika scoring on the 90th minute, last minute of the match, to get them a consolation goal, make sure we didn't leave with a clean sheet. But fantastic performance. Sergio with all 3 goals. Paradisi also setting up all 3 goals. So Paradisi and Sergio, tremendous combination. And yeah, got us to 3 goals. But again, defending was absolutely fantastic. A rotated side as well. We had some real fitness issues here because we played, I think, on the Monday. I think it was Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday. I think we played something like that. So we had to rotate. Deininger and George Cooper played either side of the back 4. And Ablinger played and did really, really well. And Selkos. And it was a great performance. Really, really good. We did end the run off screen with a pair of 1-0 defeats. First of all, losing 1-0 to Hertha Berlin, virtually with a penalty just before half-time. Disappointing, but again, we just didn't really create very much in this one. We had a lot less possession on our opponents and a lot less shots as well. 28 shots at goal for Hertha, but only managing the 1 goal. But it was Umaro and Barlow scoring the 43rd minute penalty to give them their 1 and only goal, but their defending this time was much better. Dennis had a really good game, got a man of the match, he created some stuff, and they defended very, very well. One of these matches as well had another VAR incident where a goal was overturned. I don't know if it was this one or not, it might have been. Yeah, so this game did also have a disallowed goal from VAR. It was a goal about 70 minutes in, and it was Umaro scoring the goal. And it was waved off by the referee, and he went over to look at the screen. And you're seeing this as I'm seeing it here as well. As you can see, the referee goes over to the screen. First instances of VAR that we're seeing here, he has a look, and I think he decides there's a foul in the box, and the player gets booked as well. So yeah, the goal is waved off by the referee. You can see he makes the gesture for the screen, and the goal's been overturned. So a couple of instances of VAR in Football Manager. Last but not least, the last match we played off screen, we lost 1-0 as well. That was away against Werder Bremen, and a bit closer maybe this one. We didn't have as many shots as our opponents. They had 10 shots on target, but again, only managed to win 1-0. Mark Curie, once again, keeping a lot out, and if it hadn't been for him, our goal difference would be just probably terrible. We'd probably lose some of these matches about 3 or 4-0. But yeah, we struggled to create much in this game. I really don't think we had a chance. A couple of shots on target, but again, we just lacks that quality that some of these other teams have, and that's going to happen throughout the season. Akanak scored the goal. It was fairly late on. It was in the last 10 minutes, 84th minute, the goal. But yeah, they could have had more. They had a couple more chances, but again, they could have had so many more goals. But thanks to Mark Curie and some, again, solid defending, it's only 1-0, so our goal difference isn't too bad. It might actually be positive, I don't know. We are selling out pretty much our stadium in our home games, so I've actually organised an extension of the stadium at the end of this season. I know we've only just started the season because I wasn't sure what our attendances were going to be like at home. But we're getting 15,000 in every match, so we are selling out. We have, I think, 17,000 capacity, but I think some of those are standing seats. So we're at 15,000 every single match. So we have organised an extension for the end of the season. I think that will take our attendance up to, I think, 18,000, 19,000. So yeah, it will be expanded to just under 19,000, and that will be done at the end of the season. Yeah, so things aren't looking too bad. We're 3 points clear of the relegation zone at the moment. Okay, so let's jump into the match then. Hannover 96 at home. They are favourites. We're in inconsistent form, but they haven't been doing very well, Hannover. I think their form said they were winless in 5. They're just below us, a couple of points below us. In team news, we are mostly okay. Dining has just come back from an injury, but he's not quite fit to play. Nenad Djordjevic is our only injury at the moment. He's going to be out for maybe up to a month with a back injury. But we've got lots of options to choose from. Disappointing performances so far. Benjamin Hollerbach has been a very poor signing and not scored a single goal and got just 2 assists last year. So he has not worked out well at all, which is a shame because I want to play Hollerbach goal when he scores, but at the moment he's just not looking like scoring. We're going to replace Max Fuchs with Zeffy today. I think we'll go with Andy Zeffy. So yeah, Serfi's going to play as the pressing forward. Sergio's going to be the advanced forward. I've gone Kola ahead of Selkos, so that'll do, I think. But the bench is pretty good as well. We've got defensive options, we've got wide options. I really don't see Brasnic getting much involvement this year. Andreev's going to be on the bench for this one. Actually, no, I'm going to go Brasnic. He's served me well for so long. It'd be a shame to just leave him out in the cold this season. He needs to get some game time. But he's got 1 goal so far, and Zefi and Sergio have 7 between them. Zefi got 3 goals in the cup match, though. Alright, let's try and get back to winning ways. We've got a couple of wins. We'll see if we can get one here. We are ahead of them in the table, but they do, I think, have the edge in the match on paper. The match is underway. We'll try and win this one. I want to win off on camera this year. I don't know how often we're going to get wins. Not a great start, though. Zefi's been injured, and we've played less than 10 minutes, so not a good start to the game. Brasnic is going to get involved, and it's going to be a lot earlier than I intended. Not a great start, but we've got plenty of striker options, so it's not like we're lacking. It'd be a shame to lose anyone, though. First highlight of the game, 38 minutes coming up, and Osterman with a header forward. Here is Tim Kircher to McConnell, and Tim Demelt now. Again, midfield, lots of options, especially in the playmaker areas. Demelt to Mats Kola, and there could be a chance here. Kola could put a ball in there. McConnell can shoot from there, and he does, but not quite on target. But a warning shot there, and not a bad effort. Corner here in the first half injury time, but it's headed away pretty easily by Grulich, and Cooper going after the ball now. And as long as they don't lose possession, that's good. Kircher. Back to George Cooper, and now Demelt, and maybe a chance late on here where a minute into 2 of stoppage time, Sergio, McConnell, and we're struggling to break them down here, and that's been the story all season, that we've really struggled to get into our opponent's penalty areas. But that's a great ball for Paradisi, and it's a ball, and it's not quite got to Kola, and Demelt, is he going to go for goal? Oh, he is, and he gets it on target, but the goalkeeper makes the save. Another chance here from the corner, maybe. Kola with the ball in, and it's a good effort, and it's headed by Osterman, but saved by Mitruskin. Mitriushkin, I don't know. Although they haven't gone down as chances, but we had shots at goal that we saw. So for me, that's chances. But so far, so good. We haven't conceded. We're looking okay. What can we do to change things, though, than try and get that goal? We've got no more forward options on the bench, so these two players, Sergio and Brasnic, really do need to step things up. And Cooper, not really had much to do. We've got a 6'4", Paradisi on a 6'5" at the moment. We can make Cole look more attacking, get him a bit more involved. We can make Demelt maybe an actual central midfielder, maybe automatic. We'll try that. We haven't got a deep playmaker now, no playmaker, which might be a problem, but we'll see if that makes things any better. Central midfielders, I don't use them very often. They seem to be kind of generic. I don't know. Brasnic with a free kick in, right by the corner flag, and it's off the bar. I think it was Paradisi maybe with a header. I don't know. Well, that was a chance. If that doesn't go down as a chance, then there's something wrong with this game. And a ball in by Demelt is headed away, but he's got it back. And Brasnic with a header, but Gunter gets it away. And now Ox on the ball. And he's found David. That's a great ball. And David to goal. And Mittelstadt, Mercury makes a save. Mittelstadt's a midfielder. Doesn't play for us anymore. How could I get that mixed up? Svensson with, I think, Hanover's first corner of the match. It's Yusuf, gives it back to Svensson. And a glancing header, and McConnell with a clearance. And now maybe the counter-attack is on. Right, we're going to go a bit more positive. We've got the possession. Demelt's doing well. He's actually having a really good performance. Cooper not being involved too much. Sergio, I don't want to take off another striker. I'm going to replace Paradisi. Now, I know I said Hollaback's not been doing well, but we'll put him on here and let's see what we can do. We've got about 20 minutes left. Can we get a goal here? I think we deserve one. We've been better. 74th minute. It's a goal kick and Riculi wins the header. Sergio goes for a long ball, but Yusuf with the interception. And Osterman, great tackle there. I mean, he's on a yellow, needs to be careful, but that's a inch perfect tackle. Demelt goes long. Sergio with a header forward, but there's no one ahead of him. That's a poor one. And Kircher has lost out there to Ox. And, sliding tackle, but didn't quite win the ball. Yusuf to David. Please don't score. And that's all from Tim Kircher. He hasn't done well this season. And it's gone to VAR. As the third time this season we're seeing VAR. We played like 9 matches. I think we're going to see this a lot this season. And Jonathan David, the referee, has got a call to make here. Is he going to overturn the goal? It's quite exciting, this, actually. Let's see what the verdict is. The verdict is the goal is upheld, so it is going to count. I don't know what it was for, if it was an offside or not, I don't know. But Ox with the ball. Headed away by Riccioli. And I don't know if David was maybe offside or not, I don't know. But it has gone down as a goal. Disappointing, because I think we've been slightly the better team in this match. Brasnic has now picked up a knock as well. That's not good. Do we have someone that can play like as a cam, maybe? Selkos kind of can, maybe. Yeah, why not? We'll try it. I mean, he's not very... He doesn't like it there, but we'll give it a go. That's annoying that we've conceded, because I thought we deserved something from this match. I think we played well. And it looks like we're going to come away with nothing. Last minute of the game... And that's going to be it. That's really annoying. I can't believe we've lost this one, because we actually had a couple of good chances, I thought. Maybe something late on here, but no, the whistle's been blown. That's annoying. I want to see some stats from that, because I feel like we had maybe more chances than them. We were on the ball a lot more, especially in the highlights. So, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed in that. We got a half chance in the end. Jonathan David wasn't the referee. He was the goal scorer. They did have a clear-cut chance. It was about 51 minutes. We had a half chance, but it seemed like we were on the ball a lot more than them. We had the possession as well. We just could not break them down. The defensive ratings were pretty solid. They were all like 6-8, 6-9. Nicolau got the 7-1. Man of the match in the end was Tim DeMelt. So, I'm annoyed we didn't get anything from that. Not even a point. I think that's disappointing. But not on our part. That's just a disappointing result. I thought we were unlucky not to get anything for that. I felt we were good value to take something from the game. I agree with that. But we've struggled to score goals for the most part. That's 3 in a row that we've failed to score. We had a decent run in September. We won 2-1 and we won 3-1 and got a goal against Leipzig. But yeah, for the most part, we're just struggling to score goals. And as one of the lowest ranked team in this division, that's going to happen. We've got a really tough run coming up. We've got Bayern, Köln and Dortmund, one after the other. That's going to be difficult. Like, are we going to get anything from any of those games? I've got no idea. Who knows? Like, we've actually been better away from home than we have at home. Our 2 wins, one was away from home, and we got a draw away against Freiburg and a draw away against Mainz. So it seems to be in front of our own fans that we're struggling. I don't know why that would be. That's really strange. But looking at what is coming up, I think we're going to go to Stuttgart next time. So we'll have 5 games off screen. We'll have that tough run. And then we've got Hamburg, who are 6th as well. So we face 3rd, 5th. Oh, Dortmund are 8th now. They were 3rd, 4th and 5th. So we face 4 top half sides in our next 4 league games. And then we have that German Cup game as well. So we'll come back for Stuttgart at the start of December. After that, I think we'll go to Mainz just before our winter break. So we'll be lucky to pick up some points off screen, like any at all. So by the time we next meet for Stuttgart, we may well find ourselves in the relegation zone, maybe even bottom. Who knows? But I'm going to leave it there, guys. If you enjoyed the video, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live. Follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.